welcome back to day 6. Yes, day 6 of Wendy, a.k.a. Kitty Street's Christmas in July, or other known as JulyMas. And guys, 6 days have passed and it has been so much fun, at least for me. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Of course, for anybody that's just popping in and don't know what the heck's going on, I am doing a 24 days advent calendar. This came off Temu, and there's items in each of these drawers that I purchased off Temu, and I'm doing a reveal all the way to July 24th for Christmas in July. We're going to do that today for day or door number 6, and I also in each video am doing a little angel wish, and it's always something that hits right on time for me. And I also am kind of doing a little bit of shout out to some of my subscribers, and I call it my subscriber showcase shout outs. And I'll be doing a special person in this video, so stay tuned for that. So no dilly-dallying, I'm going to jump right on into it because I'm curious myself. Even though I purchased the stuff and then I put them in these little drawers, it's been a hot minute, and I kind of want to see what day 6 has brought. All right, let's see what is in door number 6. So here is what is in the box, and I'm going to show you what I got, and I'm also going to tell you how much I paid for it and show you what it looks like on the Temu website. Okay, so what is this? Oh, I think I remember. So I've always wanted to have like a birthstone necklace, you know, with birthstones in it, but some of them looked kind of weird when I look at them and think about it, and it just didn't look like, you know, like I never really got into the birthstone rings, even though they're cute. I like the way this one's got like the actual necklace inside one section, and it's kind of put off, and then you have the birthstones here. And so I picked out the birthstones for myself, my grandson, and my 2 children, my daughter and my son. And there's 4 different colors here. And of course, I didn't pick what colors they are, but there's 2 pink, a blue, and a yellow. And yeah, let's see what it looks like. And I finally got my hands on a birthstone with my immediate family's birth months on it. Oh, it's actually stinking cute. Okay, make sure I don't tangle it up here. It looks like it's already got a little tangled, or maybe that's just the, is that a knot? Let me get my readers out there. Is that a knot right there, guys? Already? And it was trying not to be? Okay, maybe not. Okay, now that I got the readers on, it's just, well, it's a little tiny knot, but not too bad, not too bad. But let me show you what it looks like, guys, here. Real cute. Can you see all the colors? I don't think it's showing you all of them. Let me do it this way. Are they going to turn around and do it? I think that one's. So I got Topaz is for me for my birthday, which is this one right here. I see it on this side. Can you guys see it on that side? It's Topaz. It just doesn't want to play with me. It doesn't want to play nice. So I'll just do it like this. So I got Topaz here, which is November. And then my grandson and my son's birthday both fall in the month of the month of October. And that birthstone here is like a pink. So let me show you that. So 2 of the boys got pink birthstones. And I don't know what the names of them. I probably should know, but I don't know. But they're pretty. And then my daughter is September, and hers is the blue, like a sapphire blue. So there's the Topaz, the pink, and I'll try to pop in here what the pink is here in a minute when I look it up because it's on the tip of my tongue. And then the sapphire blue, and this other one does not want to turn around. Okay, let me show you what I paid for it and what it looks like in the picture on the website. And that way you can kind of get a better visual on it, but you can pick out whatever, you know, up to how many you want to. If you just want to put 2 birthstones, or maybe just 1 for yourself, you can pick out as many as you want. I don't know how many they go up to, but I've always wanted one, and I will be wearing this in some future videos. coming up, because the chain does look pretty long. Okay, so as of making this video, this was $3.84. And here is just a kind of where they put that one together. Look how pretty that looks. Yeah, that's really pretty. And I like the one I got as well. Let's see if they've got some more pictures. Yeah, okay, here's the birthstones. Okay, well, no, it doesn't say what they are, but this is the birthstones for them. So I got November, well, actually I got September, October, and November, which is the, like a turquoise, like a topaz, excuse me, and then whatever the pink is, like a pink one for October, and then the sapphire blue. Now, this was made by, it just says the chain length was 50 plus 5 centimeters, 19 by 7. So it's a long chain. I think it's going to work perfectly fine. And I paid for this $4.92. And let me see, did I get any credits on this? Because sometimes it'll tell you the credits, but maybe not. I don't know how to do that. I'm thinking I did get some price adjustments on this, because if I paid $4.92 for it and now it's, what did I say it is, what did I say it was? I think it was 3 something, which meant it went down. It's $3.84, and it does say here 7 cents cheaper than viewed. So it did go down, and you know, you can do, it says well up to 5 models, so you can get up to 5 gemstones. I said you could do however many you want, but it's actually 5, and I picked 4. And I think it's pretty, and I think it's actually really, really nice. And I will wear this in an upcoming video and show you what it looks like, because I'm going to get this knot out. But I like it. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. And yeah, I finally got me a birthstone necklace for under $5. Then I think that's awesome. All right, let me jump into the actual reading today for the Angel Wish, and then I want to do a shout out to a very, very special lady that I am so glad that I made friends with, because if I wouldn't have made friends with this lady, I wouldn't have been able to do some of the things that I have done in my life, and I owe it all up to her. But before I get to that lady, I want to do the Angel Wish. And let's see what the universe wants to tell us on day 6 of the Christmas in July, JulyMas. All right, so here we go. What does it say for today? Keep my soul from being troubled by situations I cannot control. So let me read that again, because I've heard this before and I love it. I love this quote. It says, keep my soul from being troubled by situations I cannot control. So if we would just listen to these angel wishes in life, sometimes, and I am the world's worst about obsessing sometimes over situations that I don't have any control over. And there's nothing, no matter how much I worry about it or try to fix it or think about it or get upset about it or whatever, if it's out of my control, it's out of my control. And we have to let go. And it's hard. It's hard. It is so stinking hard. But again, this is a little reminder. If you're going through something in your life that you just, you know, it's out of your control, let it go. And I know that's easier said than done. Love, love, love this. I've seen that quote before in my life. It's coming right on time, because we all go through stuff, right? So I know when I mentioned this lady to you guys, you're probably going to remember her because she is fabulous. She is a true friend through and through. And she has just blown my mind with her creativity, with her, you know, she is very encouraging, thoughtful, kind, and I couldn't ask for a better friend in my life. And who am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than my friend, Teresa Meadows. Girlfriend, how are you doing? I hope you're watching today. Comment, let me know that you are, because you knew I was going to do a shout out to you. And let me guys back up a little bit, because before I got to this point of knowing Teresa was sending me little things through friend mail, and she was always commenting But one of the first things that got my attention, and of course I couldn't get my hands on it because they're in different places and different areas. But when I was doing the Harry Potter Ooshis and looking for the golden Harry Potter, this is when I first was, meeting up, seeing her in the comments a lot. I'm talking about Teresa. And she actually went and hunted down some of the Ooshis and sent them to me, hoping that I would get the golden Harry Potter. She sent them all the way from Texas because she lives in Texas. And I was just, like, it was like, just a humbling moment that, she actually took the time to go hunt it down, pay the money, not only to purchase it and then send it to me, and really rooting for me to get the golden Harry Potter, which I didn't in those, but I enjoyed, oh my gosh, I enjoyed that period of time where I was opening them up. Love, love, love it. I'm a big kid at heart, and I love everything Harry Potter. But also, Teresa is very talented. I mean, she has a whole Facebook page. I'm going to link it somewhere here in the photo. I'll try to put it up here in the pictures here with some of the things that she has done creative-wise. And also, it'll be in the description box. Guys, this lady is unbelievable. Teresa is unbelievable. So, I received this, and of course, I put it in my own pillow. But she sent me this cover. And, guys, I have a grandson. And at this time, she went on Facebook and found all of these pictures. And I think she might even went on my daughter's Facebook. I don't know. She told me where she got all of them. And she sent this to me. And I was blown away by that too. I was like, oh my gosh. And it's got all these cute little pictures of my grandson and different things as, he's grown. And this pillow it usually is on my bed every single day. So I think about you every single day, Teresa. I know lately I've been so busy and it's been so much going on. And I know there's been so much going on with you. But honey, we are going to be friends for life, regardless if you think so or not. I love you. I love you so much. And this pillowcase was just something that, just reminds me of how sweet you were. So this is the first thing she sent to me. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she's so talented. But it gets better than that. So one of the things that Teresa does is she gets, fabrics. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of it. She's told me different things, and I've seen it on Facebook, where she gets donations, or they'll send her clothing pieces of like maybe people who passed away or family members that they want to make, a stuffed bear with. And she'll get on there and she'll sew up these gorgeous bears. And I think she does other things too. I'm not just saying she's just doing bears, because I see so many different things. But when I look at the stuff that she does, it blows me away. But I'm going to say this truthfully. When I see it on Facebook, it looks beautiful and it looks awesome. But when you get one in the mail, and I did not ask her to do this for me, I was totally shocked, because I do know that it takes a lot of time to do this. And that's why I know she's my friend. And let me show you what I'm talking about. She also knows my favorite color. So I haven't been putting this out for a while. This sits next to my bed with all my other little plushies that I've gotten from my friend mail. And I love this bear. And she made it, guys. She made this bear by hand. And I call it Bestie Bear. And she even put this little thing, made it mine. That it's definitely for me. And it says, Wendy, friends are flowers in the garden of life. And I also love flowers. I mean, I always have had I just love flowers of all types. And the colors are so perfect. And it just gets better from there, because from there, she was asking me to go on a cruise, and I had never been on a cruise. So I got this in the mail. Let me back up. I'm going too quick. I got this in the mail, and I was blown away. And I mean, I don't know, Teresa, if I've ever just said, my gosh, thank you so much. And I know I'm a grown woman with this bear, but it is beautiful. It is everything that I can imagine. It is me. It's the way I see my colors in my life. I mean, It's beautiful. And it feels so nice, and I don't want anybody to ever touch it. So I'm kind of trying to keep it put away so it will stay preserved, right? So I got the bear, and we started corresponding. Actually, we corresponded through Facebook, the phone thing through Facebook. And then one day she was traveling, and she was talking about going on a cruise. And I had never been on a cruise, but I wanted to go on a cruise. And she was like, hey, let's go together. And I'm like, well, I'll go on a cruise with you, but I don't know you. And until I meet you face to face, we're not going to go on a cruise. And guess what? She was traveling nearby to Florida with her husband, and they popped by my house. And I know, as crazy as that sounds, because that doesn't happen with, everybody. And I know not everybody's who they say they are, but I'm just blessed that way. But she showed up to my house. They took me to eat dinner. I didn't mean for them to take me and then pay for it. They took me to Olive Garden, and I think I popped up some pictures of that when that day happened, and we talked about the cruise. And then from that point on, you guys know I went on my first cruise on the Valor with Teresa. Now, I did get seasick, and I wasn't the best companion towards the end, and it wasn't nothing to do with anything except I was just miserable as far as the way I was feeling. I just didn't feel the best, and it's, I was seasick. But now, knowing what I know, and I can do some adjustments, I probably will be okay, and I will go back on another cruise. And I probably would never have ever went on this cruise if I wouldn't have met you, Teresa. So thank you for kind of nudging me to do something that was a little bit outside my comfort zone. I know that I could have easily said, yeah, I'll go, and then not do it. But nope, when I really say I'm going to do something, I really try to do it. And not only did we go on a cruise, we also went to another place that I had never been to in my life, was Louisiana. And we stayed in the cutest little Airbnb that I think somebody in her family, runs, and it was awesome. And we also went to, a little place and had beignets. And, Teresa was just the perfect host, and she made me feel very special. And I will never forget that, Teresa. So I wanted to give this day's subscriber spotlight shout out to you, my friend, because you are the epitome of what a friend should be, and I cherish you. And we'll talk. We're gonna have a lot of conversations in our life, and I'm rooting for you in anything that you do. I love you very, very much. All right, guys, if you hung to the video to this point, go ahead and do a little shout out to Teresa. You can put whatever you want to put in there, bestie bear, cruising, or just say hello, friend, for me, because Teresa does deserve to be told that, the things that she's done for just me, and I know if she did it for me, she probably has done it for others in her lifetime, because she's a giver, and she's also very meticulous about the things that she does. She plans things out, and she don't bring half stuff. She comes at it with 150+%, and she shows out, and I see it, and you deserve to know it. And if anyone hasn't told you today that you're loved, Kitty Street's telling you you're loved. I'm so glad that I know you, Teresa. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video for day 6. Come back tomorrow for day 7. We're rocking and rolling. See you soon. Bye. Is that plane in the way?